Hey friends, it's me, Erin, and I'm sitting here at my house on this snow day, trying to think of something I wanted to do today. I have a lot of stuff I actually want to do today, that's not true. But I started getting that feeling, that need to read. And I feel like this reading is for someone who is trying to make a decision in their professional life. Like, there's a lot of feeling of, do I or don't I? Can I do this on my own? Is this something I really want to do? It's just that feeling of I want to, but I don't know how. The first two cards that come out are the Five of Swords upright and the Six of Cups reversed. And when I was asking for clarity on your current situation, these are the two cards that came out. The Five of Swords is all about sneakiness, conflict, and defeat, competition, and ego. And I feel like this is related to your professional job. There's someone sneaking around, their ego's getting in the way. Is it you? I don't know, but somebody's letting their ego get in the way. And that's leading you to a feeling of being stuck, like, because this person is so in their ego about what I'm doing, I can't seem to get any ideas out about that, right? That's kind of what it feels like. So I'm going to ask for clarity on what you should do. And the first card that came flying out is the Seven of Swords upside down or reversed. And this is telling me, you know what? You've got a little bit of imposter syndrome going on. It's kind of like whoever this is in your professional life has done a really good job of convincing you that you aren't good enough or special enough or whatever enough for what you're working on. Ooh, I just got a ton of cards. All right, so I was asking for advice for you on what to do with this. And I got a whole ton of cards that came out, like a whole ton. The first one that came out was the Fool reversed, and this is telling me that you're being very naive about the situation. There's something going on, and I feel like you know what it is, and you're not admitting it for some reason. It's like if you admit that it's a problem, then it needs to be solved, right? It's kind of that feeling. But also that comes out with that is the Six of Swords reversed, which tells me a lot of this is coming from your resistance to change. Like, you just don't like change. And so if you acknowledge there's a problem and it needs to be fixed, that's change, right? But the Three of Wands upright comes out to tell me that this is an opportunity for you to have some time of expansion, some time of growth, like rapid growth, but you have to do something for yourself. I also get the Lovers card coming out upright, which talks about a partnership of some kind. Do you have an idea for something that you want to do with your friend or your coworker and you're talking yourself out of it? Because this card is telling me that there's a partnership out there for you that will be very helpful. The last two cards are all about what you can expect if you make these changes in your life, if you choose yourself first, if you put yourself in a position to do things that you actually like and enjoy. And the two cards that came out with that was the Star upright and the Two of Swords reversed. Star upright is all about good health, renewal, faith, spirituality, inspiration, all these things. This is what's waiting for you once you make this choice to put yourself first, friend. I'm telling you. And before you say, I can't leave my job, listen, I know it feels really hard to leave your job, and I'm not saying to leave your job without a plan, but I am saying start daydreaming about what you might actually want to do with your life. If you could do anything at all, what would it be? And what makes you think you can't do that? Who told you that? Who told you that lie? But my favorite card in this reading so far is the Ten of Swords reversed that comes out as a sign of things to expect when you make these changes. Recovery, regeneration, mending, and moving upwards. Those are all wonderful things. Like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This isn't magic. This isn't magic. You don't ask the universe for a better job and it hands you a better job. You ask the universe for a better job and it gives you opportunities to do things that help you feel better. You have to help yourself too, friend. But what these cards are very clearly saying is someone is taking advantage of you. Someone in your workspace that you know of is taking advantage of you and you're aware of it. But because it would require change and you're not a fan of change, you've kind of been holding back on doing anything about it. This is your wake-up call. This is letting you know, now's the time, friend. Now's the time to start putting that plan into action. All these changes coming forward energetically in our society, it's time for you to choose you and start figuring out what it is you actually want to do with your life. And if you feel like staying where you are, that's great. Then this reading wasn't for you, because this reading is for someone who definitely is feeling the need to move from their job. Maybe you don't know how or why, but you're also looking for a quick fix. You're looking for a total solution. And that's not how it's going to work. One step at a time, friends. Daydreaming about what you would do if you could do anything is part of it. Just put it out there. Put it out there. Don't put any ifs or buts on it. Just put it out there. Instead of doom scrolling on your phone when you're in the bathroom, maybe go on Glassdoor or Indeed and just look at the jobs without any expectation of getting any of them. Just look to see what's out there. And I've told this to a lot of people, but it's very true. As someone who used to do the hiring for a university, even if you don't think that you are qualified for the position, apply anyway, because you don't know if anyone else has applied. And if no one else has applied and they need somebody, guess who's going to get the job? You, friend. So if it's something you feel like you could reasonably do with some training, just apply. What are you afraid of? You're not going to get the job you already don't have? Listen, I know it's hard to believe in yourself. I know, because I struggle with it every day too. But I want you to know that on those days when you're struggling with it really difficult, really hard, like really hard to carry, I'm here and I'm carrying it for you too. Because I believe in you. I know you can do it. 100% I know you can do it. I'll see you today at 3 for some live readings.